Hello, everybody. It's DC from DC Real Talk. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I want to talk to you about something that tonight's Friday. This is Friday night. So a lot goes on Friday nights in terms of dates and people getting together and new relationships and people getting to know each other. I want to tell you about one of the biggest trick in the books that there are. And it's one thing called the couch, and people use the couch. I know I've used it in the past as a place to trick folk up and to get what I want. And I'm just going to come straight out the box with it. So maybe hopefully that someone will think about this and sort of be on guard. A lot of times people get caught off guard and end up in situations, sexual situations that they're not ready for, and a lot of those situations happens on the couch. The couch is a Latin word, comes from a Latin word called collocare, which means, check this out, to place, to sit, to put. Check these last three words out. To position, to lay, to arrange. So many times when you're getting to know someone, most men know, and this is I'm giving a secret away here. Most men know that for the most part, unless the woman is really, I don't want to use the word trifling, but I guess I've already used it. Or really, is in a relationship or is deeper than that. But when you just meet someone, most women are not into just jumping straight into bed. They're usually more guarded than that. And a couch is sort of like a middle ground. It is the next place where you can sort of relax and sort of chill, and you don't offend them by coming right out and saying, let's get into bed. So check this out. Again, the word collocare, the Latin word, means to place. So this person is placing you in position because they already have something in mind. To sit, to put, to position. Again, when someone is has it in mind, has a plan in mind, they're often positioning you for what is going to take place. That word lay, of course, we know what lay means, but that's this last word, arrange. You're actually being arranged, and again, put in position to be taken advantage of, or again, to have your body taken. And again, the whole thing means to lay something down. Now, looking at the Bible, the actual word couch is mentioned in the King James Bible 7 times. 4 out of 7 of those times, the words couch and bed are mentioned in the same sentence. Genesis 49:4, Job 7:13, Job 38:40, Psalms 6:6, Amos 3:12, Luke 5:19, and Luke 5:27. Now, out of those 7 mentions of the word couch, there's only one instance where the word couch is talking about like crouching, using the word crouching, like a lion crouches down in a thicket and they're hiding and they're waiting for their prey. So in the King James Bible, they use couch. In other versions of the Bible, they actually use the word crouch, again, which means to kind of, lay down in the cut, and you're waiting for your prey. I thought that was an interesting thing there. So a lot of times people want to get you to a place to make you comfortable. The couch is the testing ground when someone is curious to see what you're about. I remember my days, back in the days, that was the place. You know, you start out with a movie, you start out with watching TV and just sort of kicking back and what have you. And then you start to get intimate, you know, and again, that was a testing ground. And if the person was heated up enough and it ended up being about it, then okay, we moved over to the bedroom. But again, it is a place where you really need to be on guard, you know, especially when there's nobody else around. It's just the two of you around, and you're on a date. You're coming. Maybe you might have went to the movies or dinner, and you say, okay, let's go to the house and chill and what have you. If you remember the movie Boomerang, you know, Halle Berry. Of course, we knew she had an interest in Marcus, which was Eddie Murphy. But you remember she started out just helping around the house, clean up around the house at the end of, after all the company had left, and the two of them fell asleep on the couch. And you remember that when they was kind of both groggy and they was asleep and you know, she was over there crouched up and laid up on Eddie, and that's when he made his move. And so the relationship dynamic changed. And you know, this is a simple thing, but the enemy is very crafty in how he does things. He really is. Check this out. When you're married and there's a problem in the marriage, men are often sent to the couch. The women decide on their own, I'm not sleeping in the bed with him, I'm going to the couch. The couch is used as a place of punishment when you're not really in favor or you're not really aligned to that other person. Many of you, especially the women, have decided that you want to be with the Lord and you've decided you want to keep your bodies. The enemy is sending you as punishment to the couch. Oh, you missed it. Sending you as punishment to the couch, so that way somebody can take over and lay and position you, you know, with a man who's already crouching and waiting to take from you something that you are not ready to give. Again, I've told you over and over again that your body is the ultimate thing. That is the ultimate thing in a relationship. And we have got to change the mindset of the world, and even the Christian thinking. We automatically think when people are dating that they're intimate. Okay, well, you know, and that's the mindset of most people. They think that okay, if this person likes me and I like them, and we're in a relationship, this is the expectation of the relationship. And it's not just the world that thinks that. The church world thinks that. When folks in the church are dating and they're hooking up, those people are already, these are folks that speak in tongues. These are folks that read the Bible. These are folks that go to Bible study. These are folks that shout up and down the aisles. And these are folks that are on a praise and worship team. And these are folks that are in position. These are pastors. These are people that are preaching. It is expected. If you are dating that person, we are going to have sex. You know, you're going to, once you fall in love with me, and maybe even before that, you know, I'm able to have total access to your body, and you're able to have total access to mine. So that's what we need to think about. We've got to undo this thing. And how are we going to undo it? We've got to undo it ourselves and not place ourselves in a position to be taken advantage of. Think about it. Are you ready to, you know, be on guard and watch yourself? Because again, the couch was a main thing for me in my dates. I knew that was going to be the testing ground. I was going to figure out, okay, is this person ready? How much would it take for me to get them heated up? And it's the ground you start touching and doing whatever just to see where they're coming from. And again, a lot of times the couch thing graduates to the bedroom. So that's the danger of the couch. Again, my message is not long today, but this is something that everybody, tonight, this is Friday night. You know how many people tonight are going to give themselves to someone for the first time, and it's going to originate from the couch. Oh yeah, it's going to happen tonight. It's going to happen. Someone even may be watching this video. And this is why you've got to plant in you enough strength before you get in that situation so you can be guarded and ready. You ever seen people when they go to like the parks or amusement parks, they automatically start spraying themselves with repellent? They just prepare themselves to keep from getting bit. Oh, you missed it. You missed it. You missed it. This is what these little tutorials are for. This is what reading the Bible and preparing your spiritual life, all of these things are preparing you so when you enter into an atmosphere where there's a lot of biting going on, where there's a lot of attacks going on, that you are ready. You've got your propellant on. That's what this session is about. You can't wait till you get into the session to start spraying. You've already got to be covered. Oh, Lord have mercy. And how are you covered? You're covered by the blood of Jesus. Protect yourself. Stop giving yourself to a person that you are probably not going to be married to. Stop giving yourselves to someone like that. All right, I love you all. That's it for today. I pray that you got something from it. Feel free to comment, and we're going to see you again. Again, we're getting ready to go live on radio real soon. Matter of fact, write this date down. It's going to be, I think it's Tuesday the 19th. I think that was it. Tuesday the 19th. I'm going to be back on radio. So internet radio, we're going to do a reunion show, and it'll be Dual Victory, Evangelist Kelsey Arsenal, Evangelist Crystal Backman, Brother Tony L.B. Word, and Pastor David Massey. Yes, we're coming back to do a reunion show, and it's going to be amazing. DC Real Talk is going to be back. I love you all. God bless you. Stay off the couch. Stay off the couch.